In this lesson, we're going to be learning about angles of elevation and depression. These are the word problems that have to do with right triangles and trig ratios. And to do so, you got to know about angles of elevation and depression. So our objectives are I can identify an angle of elevation and I can identify an angle of depression. And then I can solve word problems involving angles of elevation and depression. What types of problems are we talking about? Well, that would be problems like finding the height of a flagpole or finding the height of a tree. And so before we can begin, we need to talk about what is an angle of elevation and what is an angle of depression. An angle of elevation is an angle between the line of sight and the horizontal length when the observer looks up. Okay, so let's take a look at a picture here. So I've got this observer, and they are looking at the top of a flagpole. So the observer, the line of sight, so an angle between the line of sight and the horizontal when the observer is looking up. So the observer is looking up to the top of this flagpole here. So looking up. But what is the horizontal that we're talking about? Well, that horizontal line is made when you make a line that is parallel to the ground. So this is your horizontal line. And again, it's parallel to the ground. And so my angle of elevation is this angle right here. And this is my line of sight. Okay, so angle of elevation, an angle that's made between the line of sight and a horizontal line when the observer is looking